Hey,
F1, hi.
hello, and welcome to the Mitch and Moose Show.
Great to be here.
Great. Well, yeah, dude, thanks for having me here, first of all.
Mate, you're welcome. Welcome to the Moose Cave.
It's great work. Shout out to the guys at
The Kirk Jerks who painted this thing, they've done a real good job. You can only see part of it.
yeah,
Reese Candy on the moose head right here.
yeah.
Jai on the other moose head right here.
It's do you know what's crazy, man? Like most people who start a podcast, like, you know, usually do it pretty like bodge, but like we're actually like we've got some mics set up, we've got some proper like mic stands. We're in like a studio.
I feel like it's a studio.
Dude, I feel like it has real studio vibes.
Studio potential. There's a drum kit over there.
Dude, it is a little bit windy outside, so if there is some external noise, that's the wind. But I guess to start things off, we have absolutely no idea how this is going to go. This was something that was, I guess, manifested over the lockdown period, which I reckon a lot of people probably
Conceived in lockdown.
Yeah, definitely the idea. And, you know, just with the success of podcasts in general, I don't know about you, but me personally,
I haven't listened to... I do listen to music, but in comparison to how much I used to listen to music, it's just podcasts now.
Yeah, dude, same.
Not audiobooks, just straight podcasts.
Yeah, dude, I'm all about having a laugh while trying to go about my day. We will straight out say that the boys at Hello Sport are very big. We're very big fans of their
Big
work.
fans of them. Shout out Hello Sport.
Yeah, big time. They are.
And if you don't listen to Hello Sport, after you finish listening or watching this podcast, we suggest you go and check them out because they're pretty fucking funny.
Some would say that they're at the top of the
They would have to be at the top. I think it goes Logan Paul, Joe Rogan, Hello Sport.
Hello Sport will be sending you our invoice.
Yep.
I gotta make sure. Hopefully that didn't clip the audio, but
Oh, because it's too loud.
it could have been. I don't know.
Maybe we should move these away.
First time podcasters. You know what I mean?
If this is shit and it sucks, leave a comment.
I think we also.
If you like it.
I think we also might need to learn not to drink at the same time because there was like maybe about 10 seconds of dead air. Well, maybe
It
not
wasn't 10 seconds.
but there was a time of dead air.
There was a time. I think you were just nervous.
A little bit.
You're not going red.
I know. All right, so I guess there's some context.
I think
to
you
that.
are going red. I think I just put it on your butt. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, so over the course of lockdown, I had a couple interviews with a pretty big company.
Yeah, we'll say that.
Some would say they're
One of the biggest.
Well,
You don't not know them.
yeah,
If you don't know them, you've been living under a rock your whole life.
yeah. So I've had 3 interviews with Red Bull to be a content creator for them. So pretty big deal for me.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
And
It's good shit.
Yeah, and those interviews happen to be obviously Microsoft Team video interviews, and I didn't know I was someone who went red when they're nervous, and I do. I go red in the face, and yeah. So hopefully,
You don't look too bad right now.
yeah, no, but this is a bit different because I'm not really that like.
I feel like I've gone red, making you go red.
Nah, dude, you look good. You look good, bro. You actually do look good now that you've got
I
rid of that
do?
mo.
Yeah. I'm going for a hot boy summer.
Dude, I think everyone's trying to go for Hot Boy Summer, man. Like coming out of this post-lockdown vibes, you know, a lot of people got some kgs to burn.
Tell me about the KJs. Tell me about the KJs. I got a few of them on the back burner, mate.
Yeah, man. So, nah, dude, there was a stage there through lockdown where I was up to like 87 kilos, which is obviously to some that might not be, you know, that heavy, but for me who usually sits around like the 81, 82 kilo mark, like, you know,
5 kgs.
yeah, dude. And like, it was all purely just on the fact of like still eating the same, but then just not going to work.
Yeah, true. It's like when I went to Canada, I put on. Well, I don't know how much I put on when I went to Canada,
Dude.
but I know that when I came back from Canada, I lost 20 kilos.
Yeah.
I blew out to 107 when I was visiting you in Canada.
Yeah. and
107, fattest I've ever been.
And would you like to tell the viewer how you did that?
Oh, shout out Avalanche Pizza in Whistler, one of the best pizza shops on planet Earth.
Yeah, we'll also be sending you our invoice
Oh,
for that.
no, just send us some pizza, please.
Dude,
Fresh
so,
pizza.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, falling asleep, eating pizza with the pizza box in the bed. Waking up with the pizza box still in the bed and just chowing back into it.
So I had...
And copious amounts of beers.
Yeah, a lot of beers, especially
Lots
the
of
beers
beers.
over there too. They're very, they're pretty heavy.
Try finding a VB in Whistler. You could probably do it.
Actually,
I
know
couldn't do
you
it.
could, yeah.
It
But
was hard. It was hard when I was in Colorado and Salt Lake City.
yeah,
It's very hard.
yeah. So, I guess I was living in Canada at the time, and then Moose came over to see us, and I remember Steph and I like driving from Big White to Whistler. We drove at like it was like 12 a.m. or sorry, 12 at night, and like we're driving along the what's that fucking highway called?
This is all on you.
Yeah. Anyway, whatever the highway is, it's known as like one of the worst highways in the world for driving,
Really?
especially during winter. There's like a whole TV show about it because of like how many people like die on this road.
Really?
The Highway to Hell, I think it might be called.
Really? That's
Anyway.
not like the legit road book name.
No, it's not the legit name, but like a lot. It's known for like a lot of deaths.
Well, when me and John and Ash were driving back from Whistler to Big White to see you, we were doing like 100 Ks, and obviously it's sketchy as snow on the road.
Yeah, dude.
You just got to follow those two lines. There were cars overtaking us, and I'm talking like Audis.
Dude,
They're insane.
Dude,
They're just whipping around like no problem. And trucks as well, man.
yeah, like people like obviously growing up in Australia, like we think like there's like some pretty bad Australian drivers, and like you know you don't know how difficult driving is until you've had to like drive on like snowy conditions where it is literally just snowing. It's like that. It's like when in Star Wars when like the ship goes into hyperspeed. That's what it's like driving at night, especially along this highway when it's
You
snowing.
know what? No, I'll back that.
Yeah.
I'll back that. Me and John, shout out John, actually got caught in a blizzard driving into Perisher once.
Yeah, right.
We were in Cooma
Yeah,
and it blizzard, and it was like that where just
yeah,
hyperspeed as you will, just coming at you, man. It was insane.
yeah,
We had to pull over and just like wait it out
yeah.
because we couldn't see.
Yeah,
And that was in Cooma. That's a good hour from the actual hill.
Yeah, dude. So imagine doing that through like a highway that goes actually up and down mountains, right? And so we were doing it, and like, kudos to Steph. She drove the first part, and she absolutely murdered it, and we got through it all right. But it was so fucking sketchy. But anyway, so as going back to the story about you getting fat, so we get to Whistler. And for those who have never been to Whistler, accommodation is just so expensive. And like when Steph and I were on like obviously minimum wage working in Canada, we're like nah, Moose, I'm gonna sleep on your hotel floor. Anyway, so we get there 1 a.m. Of course, Moose is like doesn't wake up, like on the phone for like 15 minutes trying to get this bloke to wake up and come and gets us. Anyway, so we're staying there. And he comes out and he gets a pizza. And he's like, so you were so baked or something. And you got this massive pizza, you're eating it. And dude, like, so we wanted to wake up early, go snowboarding. And all I remember seeing is Moose just like baked as on this hotel bed eating his pizza. And then we woke up early to go ride. And then you literally were in the same position, like the pizza box. You woke up, looked around, grabbed the pizza and just started eating it again. Oh, dude.
No, I'm telling you, you'll get fat. Oh, I got fat.
Yeah.
It wasn't hard.
Dude, all right.
It was not hard.
Yeah, nah, especially over there, man. Like, it's just, especially during winter, you can put on KJ's real quick. But more to the story of Avalanche Pizza is that when I was living there in the summer, I actually got the owner to sign a shirt.
Yeah.
I walked in and I was like to the guy, I'm like, dude, can I buy one of the shirts that your like employees wear? He's like, why? I was like, dude, you do not understand how fat you made my mate. You made my mate so fat over over the top when he was here. And he's like, oh, yeah, that's so funny. Anyway, so yeah, signed the shirt and I brought it back to you. I don't think you've actually worn it because you're scared of
I
the
don't want
signature.
to. I don't want to wash
coming out.
it and then the signature come out. If it had a tag on it when I got it, it's still on there. I never took the tag off.
Yeah.
I don't ever come with a tag, but definitely never worn it.
Yeah.
I've thought about wearing it,
Yeah.
but it's a red shirt, and I'm not much of a red shirt operator.
Yeah, that's fair. But it's more of like a nostalgic
And that's
thing.
what I mean.
Yeah.
Get it framed maybe one day.
Yeah, dude.
Or
Maybe-
take it back when I go back to Canada and get them to sign it again.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, they surely remember that.
Yeah.
They surely remember me. I got 2 pizzas a day for like 2 weeks when I was there.
Oh, their biggest sponsor.
Yeah, but losing that weight when I come back, I remember when I was in Whis, that was when I weighed myself because we wanted to go the treetop zip lining thing that you used to work at. Yeah. And you had to weigh yourself, and it came up in pounds, and I was like, man, that looks like a lot of pounds. So I converted it, and it was like 107. I was like, but I still had 3 weeks left in Canada, so I could have blown out even more to like 115. I have no idea.
Dude, still to this day, one of the funniest videos I have on my phone is when you've come to Biggie and like we're in your hotel room and you're doing sit-ups because you're fat, but then every time you want to sit up, Brett's pouring beer down your mouth.
Oh yeah, no,
good
times,
great
time, man.
But yeah, like so, obviously post-lockdown vibes, people are obviously getting back into it. Hot boy summer shit.
Hot boy summer. Got a haircut.
Yep.
Well, I haven't. It's still pretty average at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep the hat on just for safety's sake. But Jace, hairdresser Jason, did give it a good hack.
Yeah.
I had a mullet a week ago, and he just grabbed it and just snipped it all off.
Dude, if you don't have a bad haircut coming out of lockdown, did you really even do lockdown?
Well, dude, I've had a couple bad haircuts.
I had a bad haircut.
Yeah, you did have a bad haircut.
Thanks.
I hated that haircut, and I love just drilling Steph about how shit it was.
Do you know what the worst part was? That she really didn't want to do a haircut. She really didn't. And she actually got really upset when everyone was like, you did such a shit job. And I was like, babe, I don't care. I needed the mullet for mental health. And like,
how much money did you raise on that?
Well, see, the thing is that like I didn't really attack it as hard as what I did the year before, to be completely honest, because I was fucking struggling through lockdown.
To like
even just be like
doing work
at the point to be like promoting shit on social media, just because I wasn't able to work.
Yep.
I wasn't able to go film and do what I actually do. And then I was like, fucking, it was so ironic that like the whole idea of like Mullet's Mental Health is to raise awareness for mental health.
And you were struggling.
Big time. And like, I couldn't get to the point of like being like, I'm here to fucking help raise money. But in saying that, I think, so I joined.
Kevin killed it.
Yeah. Bro,
Kevin killed it. He is. I just think about his Twitch game.
Shout out to Kevy K.
Shout out to Kevy K. Yeah. Reach out, Kevy K. We'll get you on the show. We should get Kevy on the show.
100%.
Richard Musho feet Kevy. Anyway.
Just have him sit here.
Oh, we can give him a bit more room. But
He
he is built for social media, for Facebook, Instagram. He just crushes any aspect of it. Yeah. And then like Twitch, like he became an affiliate fast, hey?
Dude, real quick.
Yeah, because Pez is trying to do it. I don't know exactly how far through the affiliate stage he is. Last I spoke to him, was not an affiliate. But I thought it was like everyone just becomes an affiliate straight away.
Nah, dude, you need to do it. You need to like, it's a certain amount of hours. You have to have a certain amount of viewers every stream, and a certain amount of, I don't know, subscriptions or something. But Kevy got it real quick. And to be honest with you, he capitalized really, really well when obviously everyone was in lockdown.
Those DJ sets were sick.
Dude, he's just built for that stuff. And I've been talking to him about it because like, he's now moved away from the Friday night streams because we're out of lockdown into these Thursday nights. But I still sort of think that like, I don't know, me personally, bro, like I don't give a fuck about going out, eh?
That's the True Social Network on a Thursday night.
Yeah, it is
True Social Network.
Dude,
yeah,
that's like,
those who know.
I think that's why he's doing it, because it's like real throwback vibes to.
Is it always throwback tracks on a Thursday?
Nah, I think he's doing like a little bit of everything. But
did he do it this Thursday?
He did go this Thursday, but it was like real like deep techno vibes.
Oof, that's my vibe.
But it was pretty good.
I've just had like all my notifications for Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat turned off.
Dude, I think
for at least a month. I feel like I have a lot more time in my day.
Oh, hands down, man.
You know how like iPhone will tell you how long you've been on your phone for? The first week after I turned off all my notifications, my screen time was down like 78%.
Yeah, I wish I could do that.
78%. And for you, obviously, it's like part of your business. But I guess when you schedule it in, I'm going to go on Facebook for an hour here and just pump it.
Yeah.
But that's what I would have to do. Otherwise, I just get lost in the zone of just scrolling. Yeah, for no reason. There was
a stage there, and still to like right now during this shit, that I'm like just on my phone way too much that I want to be. But it's just one of those things. It's like the beauty of the beast. You know what I mean? Like working in like the social media game, it's like you've got to be in it to win it, man.
I reckon it's that fix of dopamine as well. Just opening up your phone and just like being addicted to what is on your phone.
A little bit, and I think more to the point, especially when you make money on it. And it's like you're constantly like checking for like new clients and like new people.
When it's your business, it's a different story. I get it. And I'm not like putting shit on anybody that loves a scroll. Like everyone scrolls, man. But once I noticed how much time I was actually losing from scrolling, I was like, wow, like it's an eye opener.
Yeah.
Like even like running my own business at work, it was like I'd get a notification and it will come up on my watch, and I'd just be like, whoop, and then I'd stuck on my phone for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
you do that 5 times a day.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's half an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that's a real good point.
It is a good point.
And people, and I feel sorry for a lot of people who, you know, you have to have some level of self-awareness because there's probably a lot of people who just like don't understand it and they continue to just fall into the trap of it.
That's just your mindset too, though.
Yeah.
It's just how you have your mindset for what you're trying to achieve. If you got a goal and you go, well, this is what I'm doing. Like my goals have changed recently, you know, and they're always all over the place. You know, even like since running my business, it's not always been the top of the list to run the business. And like, it's just how it's been. Like I'd pick up some other things. I'd start playing the drums again or go to the gym or skate. Like it's just, you know, it's just,
sometimes
and that's just a mindset. That's just where is your mindset at for what you want to do.
Where is your fucking time invested?
You ever heard of Roy?
Roy,
we're big friends with Roy.
Yeah, Roy, shout out, big sponsor of the podcast. For those who don't know Roy, the term return on investment.
I'm new. We're new friends. You've probably been friends with Roy a lot longer than I have.
Yeah, I definitely dabbled in Roy very late in my like apprenticeship years of like being like working as an electrician, and I'm like, I was really on the vibes of like...
You did, Looking back on it, you did.
Yeah, dude. I was like...
you did.
I was very much like, what the fuck am I doing? And like, no disrespect to the electrical game and the people who are electricians. Now, looking back at it, it's probably the best thing that's ever happened to me because it gave me the opportunity to push myself into where I wanted to go. But I met Roy, very early on in that stage of like, all right, if I keep fucking spending my time doing this, what am I really getting back? And then for me, it was like, all right, so I spend 40 hours a week, or plus, well, at that time, I was working a lot more than 40 hours a week. But, and the only return on investment was money. And you quickly learn when you don't love what you're doing that money cannot be the sole drive of why you do it.
Exactly right.
But yeah, so Roy, big fan of the show.
Big fan of Roy.
Big fan of Roy. But yeah, I guess, you know, to just sort of round things up, not as in terms of like finishing, but like we have absolutely no idea where this podcast is going to go with stuff.
This is just a...
That was just like a really good
overview. Yeah, it was a good yarn.
It was a good yarn.
Yeah.
I think that was a good insight into what you could expect from this podcast.
A little bit of everything. I think the only thing in that little spiel of yarn that we didn't talk about that maybe potentially we will be talking about more is sport.
Oh yes, big sport people.
And like, we're not going to try and regurgitate information we've heard on other podcasts.
Yes.
Although we probably will.
There will be some stage where someone will be like, hey, they said that first. And you're like, oh man, they probably said it first because
their podcast come out before ours.
Well, not even just that. That's sort of how media works, man.
Yep.
When there's a story,
people are going to talk about it.
Yeah, so
the Ashes are coming up. I'm not around. I can't wait to fucking watch the Ashes. I do know that there's a bit of Barney about the English team coming over.
Yeah, there's some and to be fair, the issues around it as like the cricket side and then like the side of like the whole Australian, you know, nation, you know, like why the fuck are these Poms allowed to come in but we can't let our own Australians home, shit like that.
That's changed now, hasn't it? For New South Wales at least.
Yeah, but then I thought I heard something yesterday, and once again, a big thing we need to drill into this podcast is that
we have done no research.
Zero.
We're just spitting shit.
Yeah, like
if you know the answer to something and you want to tell us, by all means tell us.
Yeah, legit, leave it in the comments.
Please leave it in the comments, but for the most part,
we do not do any research.
I read the headline and then think that's a good topic to talk
about. Yeah, anything that's behind a paywall, no chance.
Yeah, I didn't realize that the news app on your iPhone, most of that stuff you have to pay for. Yeah. Because you can get widgets, right? And you can have a sports widget, a music widget. Yep. And I've got a business one too. Yeah. Some of those stories you can read, but then if you wanted to read one that didn't pop up on that widget, you got to pay for it.
I didn't know that.
I do learn lots of stuff. That's one of the great things I've put on my phone. Instead of going on my phone and going on Instagram, I go on to the news page and like try and learn something. Yeah, right. What did I learn today? Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yesterday? Couldn't tell you.
Do you know what I could tell you today? What I've learned?
What's that?
Bitcoin's up, baby.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
I sold all my fucking dodgy coins and now I've just got Bitcoin.
Dude, that's probably the best coin to be in right now.
Well, I think I've got, last I checked, it was on the up.
It's currently, I think it's at about $88,000 Australian, which is about 62 American. Yep. So it's it's getting to that all-time high breaking stage.
Well, I've only got about $152 Australian invested into it.
Yeah, I've got a little.
So if anyone wants to get around my my CoinSpot account, just fucking rape it.
Yeah. Hey man, I'd love to get like a crypto sponsor on the potty.
We could get a crypto sponsor. We'd take any sponsor. Anyone open to sponsor. Yeah. That's going to back us with a bit of dosh so we can upgrade this setup. We're sitting on plastic chairs for fuck's sake. We want something comfortable.
Maybe like some cushions.
Let's start with cushions. If we can get someone to donate us some cushions, or donate or purchase cushions, or, this is my dad's table. He's not going to be happy when he found out we took it. We will give it back.
Yeah.
But if he was to come down to the shed now and wanted to eat a meal, he would be looking for this table.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it is 4 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon, and the only meal he's having is liquid.
To be completely honest, we're also this far in, and I actually don't know whether or not all the audio is going to work and stuff like that. So,
well, if it's not working, you just got an hour of us, or however long it's been. I feel like it's been half an hour, but it's probably been like 3 minutes.
But yeah, back on the whole thing of the Ashes and being people who are into sport. Yeah, so it sounds by all means, obviously they are coming out. There's going to be a good summer of cricket for us Australians.
We should get tickets to go in January.
I've already got tickets.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Well, dude, this was...
No, that's fine.
That's all right. Obviously I play cricket, so my cricket team and I are going.
That's fine, man.
Yeah, cool. Well,
what about the guy you do the podcast with?
I played cricket with him last year.
Friends with you for like 20 years.
Yeah. No, but so by all means, I think the Ashes is going to go ahead. It should be good. I think it's going to be a real big test. A lot of people are under the impression that Australia is going to roll England. But Australia have got some big issues of their own at the moment. One of those big facts is that most of our team is over in the UAE playing T20 cricket.
Yeah, how are we going?
Well, the World Cup starts this Sunday.
Oh, it hasn't started yet?
No, it starts this Sunday, I believe. Do your own research on that.
I think the KO is going to have them all on mini versions.
Yeah, exactly. And that's how I'll probably be watching it, because I'm not waking up at 1 up in the morning to watch fucking India versus...
Stay awake.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that either.
I think I'm really close to this table. Oh, there we go. Fuck, that's better.
Yeah, I reckon this is a good time to talk about our first sponsor of the show.
Oh, okay. So Moose Construction is going to be the first sponsor of the show. We've got 2 hats here. Anyone that is listening on Spotify can't see the hats, but I've got a white one and a black one. And if you know the voice that's talking right now, you know that I am Moose, and you may have seen one of my hats before. I am willing to give away both of these hats to, what did we say?
We said within the first 20 comments on YouTube.
Yeah, so if we get 20 people to comment on YouTube...
they have to comment the Great Big Moose.
They've got to comment. We want to read the Great Big Moose. Add as many exclamation points as you please. I mean, you never know. You put 20 in, you might get 20 more chances.
Well, put it this way. If you're the
Every exclamation mark... gets your name in the draw again.
Put it this way: if you are the first person to comment on the YouTube video, right,
we'll send you
and you write the Great Big Moose 20 times, that technically means.
I think it needs to be 20 different people.
Right. Okay.
20 different people. I mean, it would mean that we had 20 comments, but it's all going to be from one person, and I bet you I know who that person would be. I'm not going to say any names, but I bet you.
I think we should. I think we should put it just maybe not the first 20 people. I reckon we're being 10. Yeah, we'll go 10.
10. If we get 10 comments on YouTube.
Yeah, 10 comments saying the Great Big Moose. We'll pick one of you guys, and you can win yourself a moose hat.
Yeah. Well, we'll pick 2 guys. That's why I said 20, because then there's like maybe.
Yeah, I reckon we shoot low.
Oh, we'll shoot low. Yeah. Let's aim for 2 comments.
Yeah,
if we get 2 comments, you 2 people are getting a hat.
No expectations, only great, results.
And if you're listening on Spotify. Get over to
YouTube, because then you can see what we look like. You can see what the Moose Cave is about.
Are we gonna have a?
It's actually a really nice backdrop, to be completely honest.
This moose right here, painted by Reese Caney.
What a guy!
Freehand.
Reese,
but he just rolls in. So the story behind the Moose Cave. It's a long story. We got time?
Oh, mate, we're rolling. So. That camera, bro. No record limit, bro.
I hope you pressed record.
See that flashing telly light?
Yep.
Yeah, we're good.
Beautiful. All right, so that step down there, obviously no one, even you watching, can't see this, but
there is a step.
There's a step down, right? That lower section of the Moose Cave used to be my old cubby house.
Yeah, from
when I was a wee little moose.
Yeah,
right. My grandfather and my dad built it for me, and I remember helping. And by helping, I mean I was in the way a lot, but I was there.
Yeah.
Anyway, it used to be over that side of my backyard. We moved it to this side. My dad put it back in. It was just storage for all my shit. And my drums are set up in here. They used to be set up, but then it used to be like a balcony on the front of it.
Yeah.
And I had like 3 or 4 milk crates of lead that I'd just been picking up from jobs.
Yeah.
It was stolen from the back fence. Like I seen like tire tracks like came down outside the fence there and then like up the hill. Anyway, so I took my drums out and then it was just a storage place for shit. And I started getting a bit of lumber and I was like, you know what? I'm going to extend it. And I said to Dad, I'm going to extend it. Ripped all the cladding off it. It's all hardwood cladding. Ripped it all off. Extended it. Sheeted the inside with white, with plywood, painted it white. This is when I broke my leg too. So when I had it, I actually didn't do shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bailey McGill and Noah McGill and Connor Fazzino, my old apprentices, who actually did the whole fucking thing. I just supervised and drank beer. Because I had a broken leg.
It's pretty similar to what you still do today.
Yeah, but I'm trying to dial back on the beers. This is really first beer in a week. Yeah, that's good for me.
I told you that the first beer I would have out of lockdown would be with you.
Oh.
You remember I did say that?
You did say that, yeah.
And
I thought we said we were going to get John in as well.
Yeah, but you know what it's like trying to get John. Like, shout out to Johnny K.
Shout out to John.
Shout out to Johnny K of, I don't know, man, fame.
Oh, man, I don't know.
Nah. Hopefully he can come on and be our third person in this potty.
We need a Diora.
Yeah, we do need someone, especially...
So far we could have got some Dioring. It adds another level to the podcast game, having somebody talking back to you that knows more than you because they're at a computer.
I think more even to the point would be to have John come on as the producer, seeing as that's what he actually is educated in.
He also... John's mowing and maintenance fame.
Yeah, well, according to a couple of chats, I don't know how the mowing game's going for John. He's got other stuff on the horizon, but yeah.
So no more mowing.
So
this is the first I'm hearing about no mowing.
Anyway, continue on with the cave.
Anyway, yep. So we shaded it. I got the boys from the Kirk Jerks round to just fucking go nuts, and I bought them a box of paint and just said go nuts, and they did. This is nuts.
Yeah, it's good, man. I remember seeing it on IG and I was like, man, that looks pretty sick. And I'm like, when we had this idea to come like filming here, and I was like, bro, this is actually dope.
It is good.
And I think even potentially we could even like, depending on how this goes and if we continue going on, that like they could come and like repaint this section to be like more Mitch and Moose podcast related. But at the time, I'm vibing the two Moose, this weird guy here.
Well, I think that skateboard down there has got the dates. I think it was like the 27th or 29th of April or something. And I said to the boys at the time, shout out to the boys listening, because I know you all are, that we would repaint over all of this on that same day next year and do it again.
Cool. Sounds good.
That's the plan. I'm not going to take their... That was so... Apparently, walking into a room with white walls and just having free range to do whatever the fuck you want doesn't happen very often.
Right, yeah.
In the graffiti game.
Yeah, I have no idea about the graffiti game.
Neither do I.
But
all I know is that I gave them a safe place.
A fresh canvas.
Yeah, I think that's what they were most happy about. Exactly. The fresh canvas is what got them.
Yeah, so...
And also, back to the Moose hats just real quickly. I'm thinking about doing a MooseCon pack. You might get a hat, a shirt, a couple stickers, maybe a hoodie. Yeah. We don't know how we're going to give them away, but if you want to find out how that's going to happen,
it'll definitely happen. It'll definitely happen.
It will happen within 10 episodes.
Yeah, and it will have to happen most likely on the YouTube. So this podcast for the start will be found on my YouTube channel at Renocco. So
do you reckon we should just start our own one from the start?
I think
you got the reach though.
Yeah, and I think for the pilot episode, we'll go there. And if we have good feedback from the pilot episode, I'll then move it on to its own thing.
Okay.
But I think for the time being, we'll do that. But yeah, I guess that's sort of really what we're going to be doing. It's just going to be a lot of just two blokes really just hanging out, chatting about whatever the fuck really comes up.
Yep.
And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully we can make some laughs, share some stories.
Yeah, some stories would be good.
Yeah, well, even just saying about you getting real fat, like that was pretty funny.
We didn't plan on that story.
Like
that wasn't in the notes.
No, that was definitely not in the show notes. But I guess to wrap things up, what is like your post lockdown? We're out of it now. What are you like aiming to be doing?
Well, I've started back at the gym this week.
Yeah, big time.
I've been pounding that treadmill.
Ooh,
It's going out of fashion.
Yeah.
Trying to lose a couple kgs.
Yeah, definitely.
Trying to.
I think everybody. I think most.
I don't have a goal. You know, I could have been running through lockdown. I tried. I ran a couple times. Fucking hated it.
Yeah.
I didn't. You know what didn't help? Vaping.
Ooh, yeah.
Kicking the vape, kicking the bung ears. Like I haven't smoked properly for a while now, but kicking the vape, like as if I didn't do it sooner. If you're vaping and you're thinking about stopping, stop.
Yeah,
you will feel so much better for yourself.
I can't obviously comment because I've never really.
Have you ever tried a vape?
Nah, I don't think so. Hey,
no,
you're
not
like,
missing
I've
out
obviously
much.
used to.
You know what though? They're tasty.
Right.
They're tasty. You like, and it tastes like a blueberry. Blueberry is actually one of the shitter flavors.
Right. I know.
It tastes like a watermelon.
I know Kevin's a big fucking vapor.
Big vapor, yeah.
But
I think he quit. I seen on his Instagram he quit.
I saw that he quit too. But he was. It was like a part of his Twitch stream was like on the old.
Dude, you can vape inside. You can vape inside your own home. You can smoke inside your own home, but you're not going to do it.
Yeah, from my understanding, the best thing that should go into your lungs is oxygen. So and that's sort of how I sort of vibe with my intake.
It's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair.
But and like if we're gonna dabble in the running game, man, I feel your pain. With
my
running.
legs are fucked, eh?
Dude, I can't recommend more than buying yourself proper running shoes and doing like a proper warm up and a proper cool down.
Those there's ABC warm ups that you sent me. They were sick. I haven't done them. I've looked at them.
Yeah,
I've definitely looked at them, but I haven't been outside. I'm signed up to play Oz Tag this year.
Yeah,
I'm fucking keen as fuck to do that.
Yeah, dude. So I think
just that feeling of catching the footy, passing the footy with a bit of pressure.
Yeah,
that's all I want.
Dude, how good is competitive sport?
Yeah, I miss competitive sport. I nearly was going to play rugby league again, much to your disbelief.
This podcast wouldn't happen if you started playing rugby league again. And the reason for that is not because I hate rugby league. That is the complete opposite. Over this lockdown, I've loved rugby league more than I've ever have. But the fact that this guy here to my right, the great big moose, told me that he doesn't want to snowboard anymore because he finds it too dangerous.
Look, snowboarding is pretty dangerous.
You're telling me that I think there is more danger in you going onto a field, especially playing some fucking D-grade fucking Sunday league
it would have
shit.
been D-grade as fuck.
Yeah, and you're going to have dudes who are like fucking hate their fucking life. They're going to be like, fuck, don't want to go home to my fucking kids. My fucking missus is fucking this. Like, they've probably just put their fucking paycheck through the pokies on Saturday night, and they're coming out on Sunday, and they're like, look at this fucking blonde-haired fuckwit. He's like, thinks he's good, and he's going to fucking cream you, bro. And then you're going to get hurt.
Nah, bro.
Because your big spiel with me was like, nah, man, can't snowboard anymore, dude. Got to run my business.
That's fair. Okay. Fair call. But last year, who the fuck went snowboarding anyway? Coronavirus. Who the fuck went snowboarding this year? Nobody. Coronavirus.
Well, technically the first pandemic.
Hey, how many days did I snowboard the year before that?
I don't know.
20 plus, maybe 30.
Yeah.
Fucking ripped and teared out there on the snowfields. Where were you? Canada,
yeah.
Yeah, so, mate, you were just too late.
Well, no,
too late to the party.
The first pandemic, I still got 14
Same
days.
pandemic.
Oh, okay, yeah. But like the first block of said pandemic.
Yeah, the first fuck around.
But this season, yeah, no one. I got 1 day. Steph got 3. But I was happy that I got 1 day.
I still have a brand new snowboard in the plastic.
Yeah, well, the reason I'm stoked I only rode 1 day was because I got my pass refunded and I bought like a road bike.
You rode for free.
Yeah.
Except for just the
1 day.
The 10 hours of driving.
Yeah.
2 tanks of fuel.
Yeah. But it was enjoyable.
Did you stay down there?
Yeah, we drove down the night before and then
stay at Mark's place. No, you didn't.
No, we just we're at Banjo's actually.
You stayed at Banjo's?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's sick.
Stayed up there and then dude, I just couldn't believe.
It actually snowed last night.
I know, dude. It's crazy.
5 centimeters in October.
It's pure.
It's like deep into October. What are we at?
Yeah,
the 16th of the 10th.
Yeah. And like even more crazy is that like it's proper puking over in Canada too right now.
Really?
Yeah, dude. It's like
I swear I don't know shit about global warming or any of that fucking shit, but it's probably a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see there was I don't know, this has got nothing to do with global warming. There was a fucking earthquake in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Right? So that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Then there was like a tornado that ripped through fucking Armidale the other day, which tore some fucking shit apart.
Yeah.
And then there's like like just golf ball size hail coming down. I don't know where, but I've seen a photo of it.
Yeah, dude. It's
Like that's got to be some global warming shit, surely.
Yeah, look. At the end of the day, like, the human race is a virus.
The human race is a virus. Is that why fucking Elon's taking everyone to Mars and shit?
100%, dude.
What's that guy's name? Fucking Shatner, the fucking guy from Star Trek.
I have no idea. Never
William Shatner.
Oh.
I think that's his name.
I wasn't a Star Trek guy.
He went to space like 2 days ago or something.
Yeah, on the what's it called? The thing.
Whatever. Yeah. It wasn't
SpaceX.
I think it was Jeff.
Jeff Bezos.
Bezos. Yeah, he sent him up there in his little nugget of a thing.
Dude, well, like
pretty much, it's like a massive slingshot just with no rope. They slingshot you up, you float, and then you drop back down. That's what I can gather.
It's crazy to think about like the technology that's obviously being used in that, because like, you know, it's so far away from like normal consumer, like, you know, being.
That's what they said. They said this is so far away from just like the average Joe going for a trip to space.
Yeah, exactly.
Some people going overseas, it's something that they never do because it's just so far out of their reach.
Yeah, and now we're moving to the point where people are like literally getting shot in out of orbit for 3 days, and then
that was 10 minutes.
Oh, he did 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Right, I didn't see that. I was thinking of the one.
I'm pretty sure it was 10 minutes.
I was thinking the one they did with SpaceX, and they went out of orbit for 3 days, and they landed back down.
How far around? Do you reckon you could orbit the world in 3 days?
No, I don't know how that works, and we're going to sound like idiots if we think that you can orbit out the world in 3 days.
Why not? Takes you a day to fly to fucking America, and then a day to fly back.
Maybe. Hey, look, I don't know, man. I really don't know. But
why don't we try and nut it out right here? Let's just think about it.
All right, let's think about it.
You get shot into space.
Yep.
On an angle.
Yep.
Right. So you're gonna.
Technically, this, you know.
You got a lot further to get. I think you should just
a
day
up. Consists of. Yeah. Do you know what?
If you go against the spin as well, you're doing yourself a favor.
Yeah. Well, I guess they would have potentially orbited.
I reckon. Fucking easily, you could orbit the world from outer space within 3 days, going against the spin of the Earth.
Yeah,
I think you can.
Yeah, maybe.
I think we'll find the answer.
Yeah, and
we'll bring it back up.
Yeah, definitely.
Next week.
But in terms of
anybody that gives a fuck,
in terms of Elon Musk of SpaceX fame, and him wanting to, you know, take people to fucking Mars because we're literally destroying planet Earth. Yeah,
that's what my grandmother said. She goes, everyone's going to fuck this planet up, and everyone's just going to go fuck another planet up. Well, my grandmother, my 85-year-old grandmother, she's woke.
Shout out to her.
Shout out, Nan.
Yeah, yeah, man. I definitely think that's sort of what we're doing, and it's just, I don't know. It's crazy. It's all crazy.
That's fucked up. Definitely. Hopefully, we get a few more lifespans out of this planet. I think it'll be well and truly we won't be around unless they've got some new freeze. Well, they do have that whole freeze thing where you freeze your body and then they'll potentially bring you back. That sounds expensive. It does. Unless you get your friends to do it for you. Yeah, just knock it up at home. A couple fridges, a couple ice packs. Can't be that hard, can it? Well, I think the hard part is you have to shock the system immediately so the whole body just is stopped at once. Like in Futurama? Yeah, exactly. Because if you can't slow... But you can't be dead and then freeze yourself because you're dead. No, because you're dead. So you have to go into it alive. And then be snap frozen. Yeah, it's all about the snap. Fuck, man. Yeah. Do you know who could probably do it? Tom Brady. That bloke can throw a snap. That was so shit. I think that's going to be us. I reckon that's us for the first one. I think we've covered everything. We had stories, not funny. We definitely did that. I haven't even looked at my notes. I don't think we needed to. I got the run sheet down here. Yeah. What else is on there? Just in case. We went through the disclaimers. We gave away the free hat. Yeah. Shout out to whoever got the free hat. Yeah. Sport. Chatted a bit of sport. Business. We spoke about Elon Musk. Yeah, true. We also did plug our own businesses, I guess. Yep. Shout out Renaco Productions. Stories, not funny. We haven't spoken about John. We did a little bit. Oh, is he really not mowing anymore? I don't know, dude. I spoke to him, and he just said that he's got so much work coming up. I tried to book him in this week. He was too flat stick for me. Yeah, and dude, I meant to. It rained all week anyway. He's meant to be mowing my lawns every 2 weeks, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get him. Mate, you reckon? In 2 weeks, you know how fast your lawn's going to grow? You're going to wish you booked him every week. Seriously. I know, coming in the summer. Like that lawn out there, long as fuck. Mowed last week.
Yeah.
It's just more work. If he comes every week, it's less work. Lawn looks good longer. Not looks good when it's longer, but it looks good for longer.
Yeah, but I need to do some serious lawn maintenance in terms of like trying to grow some like fresh buffalo and stuff like that. So
there was one more thing that was on the run sheet that we didn't talk about.
Okay, go.
There's a story of when I shit in a bucket. But we're gonna tell it next week.
Yeah, I think. Oh, yeah, next week. Yeah,
I don't want to tell it now.
Yeah,
I need to warm up to it. If you want to hear the story of the shitting in the bucket,
tune in to next week.
Tune in next week.
But yeah, guys. So I guess that's it from us. Find this podcast on all reputable. Oh, is it Redditable?
Reputable.
Reputable. There we go. Reputable podcast
platforms.
services. Mostly just
Spotify, YouTube. Can we put it on Apple?
No, fuck Apple, dude.
Fuck Apple. I'm with ya. I love Apple products, but I'm not gonna put our podcast there.
All right. So Dylan,
do you have to pay to put it up anywhere?
No, I don't think so. No, because I've got podcasts up already with Steph.
You do.
Yeah. So
I was on that too.
Yeah, just quickly. You were too. That was funny. Just quickly though. So Dylan Wills of professional motocross fame.
Yeah.
Shout out Hello Sport podcast for that whole like saying
of fame.
I love that.
If they're not happy about it, reach out.
Yeah, reach out. Yeah, we'll discuss.
Reach out and we'll
discuss.
We'll burn it.
We'll put some bloke in a bar shit up in here, for the little
free.
We'll
put it up for free. I'm wearing a bloke hat.
Yeah, you are technically. Yeah,
bloke hat.
Oi, Kempy, we're sending you an invoice, bro.
Mate, where's this coming, Kemp? I think I actually know where their studios are too.
Oh, cool. Anyway, but back to what I was saying. So Dylan Wills of professional motocross racer fame.
Yep.
He is an Apple Music guy.
Dude.
How the fuck do you do that, dude?
Jake, the guy I work with.
Yeah.
Also Apple Music user.
The fuck?
I don't know, man. I go, hey, bro, I'm going to send you the song on Spotify. And he goes, nah, like I have Apple Music. And he's literally said, fuck Spotify, I will never get it. I'm only ever going to use it. I don't fucking know.
Dude, Spotify is
I used to run both. At the beginning, I run both because I was like, I don't understand. It took me a while to get onto Spotify. I'm a late get onto her. If there's something happening, I'm late to get onto it. Like podcasts, I didn't listen to them for ages. Yeah, that's all I listened to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You were fresh into them.
I was pretty early. Well, that was because of
podcasts have been around for a long time.
Yeah. Well, I was into I got really deep into the podcast when I was working that job in Whistler on my own for 11 hours a day.
That's a good point. You were too. I think you were telling me about them then too.
Yeah, because I was like, man, quick little side story. Worked in Whistler as a photographer, and my job was to pretty much take photos of these guys ziplining at this certain spot. And I would be manned up on this spot for 11 hours of the day, waiting for groups to come past and zipline. And there's like during peak summer, there was maybe like 15-minute, 20-minute periods where there wasn't. But during like the off season, there was like hours of like no groups. And so like, I'd literally just be like chilling up in the middle of the fucking forest, fucking seeing bears, and just listen to podcasts.
Take photos of the bears?
Oh, yeah, 100%, yeah.
Fuck, yes. Any mountain lions or shit like that up there?
Nah, I saw videos while living there. I didn't personally see any, but from what I've been told is that if you see a mountain lion, you're in the clear, because if they want to kill you, you won't see them. Because that's how they sort of vibe.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because if they want to be seen, they will be seen. But if they like after you, bro, you won't.
I've been on that zip line track, and we all went zip lining down. And we got to like one of the platforms.
Yeah, and he shows you the claw mark.
The claw marks from the
bear. Mountain lion? No, that was a mountain lion.
Mountain lion.
Yeah.
I thought he said it was a bear.
No, not a bear.
I thought the story was that they went down to that platform and there was a mountain lion laying on the platform when they got there.
Right. It could have happened.
And then they showed us the claw marks in the tree.
Yeah, that probably would make sense. I obviously, even working there, I think I did like two zip lines over like the whole time I was working there.
I think zip lining is like that South Park episode.
that South Park episode was legit me.
Zip line.
Yeah. But anyway, shout out to Spotify for being the best music distributor.
Definitely.
Like, if you listen to Apple Music, man, you need to go have a hard look at yourself.
Don't fuck off. Just think about what you've done.
Just evaluate. Where you spend your money for your music, because
definitely
fucking
and please fucking hell, someone donate us some cushions or give us some money to buy a fucking better setup than this. This is doable. I'll run it for a couple of weeks, but it's not sustainable.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm riding that bike at the gym, bro. My ass so sore.
Yeah. But anyway, so
I think we're done.
on Spotify at the Mitch and Moose Show, on YouTube at Renocco Mitch and Moose Show. But yeah, guys, we'll see you next week.
Cheers.
Peace.
Boy.
Dude, that was sick,
We
dude.
killed that.
I don't know, like, we did that really well.
Yep.
Let's just hope